Well, greetings everyone, and welcome back to Everybody's Golf with me, your host, The Adipose. And today we are going to be going for another of the bonus characters in the game. And this one's going to be quite a special one because this is the character that I see loads and loads of people playing with online. This is Max. He is at the end of the silver rank. If I just show you the overall view there, you'll see that that's where we're up to, and he is that character there. So this looks like a character that if we do get him, we can actually use him both in the single player and in online play to great success. I've also spent the dosh to unlock Pancho because I was playing multiplayer the other day, and he is actually great fun to play. He is very powerful with awful control, but as lots of people have said, power is perhaps the overpowered statistic in this particular game. So we're going to be using Amy to try and beat him in her lovely little black and red number, because I want to try and use my strongest character to take down Max, because I think he may be a bit of a problem, and I'll be using the control clubs to try and make sure the ball goes exactly where we want it to go. We'll stick with Langudno because I haven't unlocked any other new ones since unlocking him. But he's a nice little caddy, and it looks like we're doing 9 holes at Al Arabian, which is a trickier course, especially with some of the distances you have to cover, but it's okay, so hopefully we'll have a good chance at beating Max. Now, one thing I'm going to be looking for is his level, because each character, there we are, so I'm level 13 and in fact he's level 13, so according to my kind of current level of standard of play, he is exactly my level, so this one really could go either way. It's standard versus rules by the look of it, so I assume if I can get 3 holes up, the match will be over. But we maybe will be counting our chickens before they are hatched there. Okay, so this is an all par 4. There's no way I can shorten this one down. The wind's going to push this slightly shorter and to the right, losing the right hand stick thing. I can see there's only 2 yards down, so it's not really going to go any further than anticipated. So I'm just going to shoot this one fairly straight. Got a bit of a turtle, but it's a nice wide fairway, so I think we're going to be okay. That's coming nicely. Now I assume that Max is going to be a lot more powerful. Look at that, 1 wood underneath his 1 wood club, 175, and he didn't even use his full power there. So we aren't going to be able to outfire him by any stretch of the imagination. We're going to have to do it by accuracy and hopefully by some good shots. Okay, so this is the chance. We're going to need to get this one on the green in a nice position if we're going to try and beat him on this hole. The wind is going to push this right. My guess is that looks about 4 miles an hour ish, but then actually my ball lie is going to push this left, and as this is a wood that I'm using, I don't think the wind is going to affect it that much, so I'm actually going to hit this more or less straight from the left and the right. It's 1.7 yards up, so that's going to slow the ball down slightly. And if we look on the green, we actually do have a bit of an uphill slope, so there, if it lands here and rolls, it is going to be slowed down. So again, I actually think I'm going to hit this full power. So actually, after lots of calculation, more or less just going to hit this as is. Got myself a rabbit. Unfortunately, that might push it into the bunker on the right, and yes, it has. Thunk. That's disappointing. What can Max do? He's got some huge muscles there. And he is also bunkered, but on beyond the green rather than in front. Let's see if he can get himself out. He's hit that quite hard. He's got a nice shot. That's going to put him very happily out of the bunker, but he's gone past it. So this hole is still to play for. Now the tricky thing is here, look how plugged my ball is on the right hand side. I'm going to get between 40 and 90%, so let's assume I'm going to get the middle of that, which is 65. So I'm going to get, if I get 65% of whatever I hit, we'll have to kind of calculate the rest from that. My lie is actually fairly flat left to right, but we're going to get more backspin than we anticipated. So I'm going to hit 2.5 extra notches to try and make sure I get it out. And we ended up with 52%, so we're out, but we're not out of the woods. Now, this is when we see how good his putting is. Now, the other guys we've faced, if I had to pick one weakness for them, it would be their putting. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, that was an amazing shot. That was an amazing shot. And I think that might have just given him the first hole. Unless I can get this in. Right, it's going to go left a little bit, then right a little bit, and then it's going to go right loads. And it goes uphill, and then it goes downhill, and then it goes uphill again. So this is going to be thoroughly confusing, but I think it's going to be something like that. Or that downhill section's really going to push it right. Need to give it. It's up 19 centimeters. I'm going to give it an extra 2. Which is why I switched to the other one. It's curling in, it's curling in, it's curling in. Oh, just missed. And we're going to back down the hill there. And we lost. 1 down versus backs. But we had I didn't play well on the fairway at all, so I didn't deserve to win that one. Now this is a par 5, and he's just hit a power shot. And this might be the case where he shows that he can quite easily make it in 2 to the green. But he didn't hit full power though. Yeah, but he is on. He's on the fairway and on his way, and I will copy. I don't think there's much point using a power shot there, because all it would really do is draw me even with him. But then again, there's no downside in using a power shot, and every little helps, I guess. Oh, come on, that wasn't a bunny, that was fine. Oh, I think we're going to go off the right hand side. Oh, but we might get a nice roll. We have got a nice roll, thank you very much, Mr. Hill. And actually, it was usually worth using that power shot, because that actually took us quite down the other side. I just hope we don't have problems with that big rock on the left there. And he sailed down onto the fairway. Well, he's going to have a nice, easy approach shot next time. Oh dear, and I've got 2 big rocks in my way. Wonder I can avoid them if I kind of come down to the side. There's a what actually happens here? We've got a big fairway here, and then we've got some stairs that go down, and then an approach area. I think we kind of have to just copy him again. I think I kind of aim for this rough area, and it should I hope roll onto that fairway. It's downhill as well, so that should give it extra oomph, and I'll put backspin on it, which should mean that the ball carries further. Just wondering about the power shot to make sure. I don't want to throw away another hole here. There we go. Finally got a spot on impact. Oh, and I think I might have actually. I shouldn't have done the power shot because I've gone off the other end. Now this then could be the kicker. If he can knock this one right by the hole, he could even go 2 up. He's just off the other side, but that's not a very difficult chip in.
Okay. It is time.
I've got between 73% and 100, so we're only going to give this one an extra notch. It's going to go just a little bit to the left.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't even make it up the hill. Why not? Got 93% of that. Oh, I probably should have taken account of the rise a little bit more. Oh dear. Another one bites the dust.
Stop.
See, and that's the problem with those cover shots. You'll do one thing and then it'll just drastically underhit, and then you'll do another thing and it'll overhit. You just can't get it right. Oh, well, that's it next time. In fact, that might even be a 1 meter. Okay, so what's that? Bogey, double bogey, bogey. So we really need him to miss this. But I think even if he does, he's then still got a par. Oh, and he's in anyway. Oh dear. Oh dear, we have got our work cut out for us against Max. In fact, that now puts him 2 up, and if he wins one more,
Do not lose heart.
I am out.
Third hole. Par 4. Right there.
So this is a case now of battle back or get eliminated.
Good shot.
Versus this rather talented golfer. Yep, he's fired it straight down the fairway. He's got no issues there.
It's your time.
Big long par 4 here.
Nice shot.
Using these clubs really does shrink the impact down so small that you just hit to the left or the right of that white area and you pick up a turtle or a hare. We finished in a nice place. We're still behind him, but with his power that's to be expected. Okay, so this is a chance here. The wind is definitely going to push this left. Let's guess that that's 5. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as we're using a pitch wedge. But my ball lie is actually going to push it right anyway. So let's come back maybe another 2. We're going to get more backspin than usual, and we are hitting uphill. So I think that the height, the full distance is probably therefore worthwhile. Although we're only going to get between 95% and 100%, but we can't really predict that. So super backspin, hoping for the best.
That's it, young.
There's the wind coming in there, and we're good. Oh, just rolled back a touch. Looks like there's a nasty slope there going to the left.
Nice
And in comes Max. We kind of need him to muck this one up.
You're on.
5.8 meters away. If he misses this, we've got a chance to take this hole. If he hits this, then we must get it in or we draw. Oh, he's really mucked that up. That was awful. How is he beating us by 2?
Relax.
That should be in. That's not a difficult shot. Oh, no, no, no. He's underhit it. He's underhit it, but it did keep rolling. He must be hitting it quite far downhill. Well, that's good. That takes the pressure off the next shot. I think if I miss this, I'm actually still in anyway.
Sink it.
Which is quite nice, actually, because it's going left like crazy. Okay, so that's going to go left. I reckon it's going to cross the left-hand line on about the 3rd line. So it might even go that far, but we are going uphill, so let's just pull back just a little bit. Somewhere around there, I reckon. I'm going to give it an extra 2 because it's up 20 centimeters. Oh, we got it. Just caught the edge of the cup as the ball slowed. But good, we have clawed 1 back versus Max. That means it's no longer sudden death, which gives us a little bit of breathing room. But we are going to start to run out of holes soon. I'm going first now because I won the previous hole. This is a par 4. Now there's an interesting kind of... I wonder if you kind of blasted it along that, you can actually use the kind of bounce of that to roll off the other side, but I don't think this is the match to start taking risks and experimenting, so for now let's just go for a comfortable shot onto the fairway up here. Still didn't get perfect impact, but even though it was very close. Hopefully, yes, I'm fine. That should stop. Please stop. Stop, stop, stop. It still hasn't stopped. There we are, on the fairway, with about 1 meter to spare. Now I'm interested to see what he's going to do here. Is he going to... Oh, he's shortened up. He's gone down to his 3-wood, so he's not even hitting full power. But he is hitting to the right of me. Let's hope something nasty happens. Ooh, something nasty has happened. He's given himself a nasty rough shot, but even more significantly, he got himself stuck behind that pillar. And now he's attacking camels. But this is interesting. That does look like it just rolls and rolls and rolls on that thing. So maybe I should have gone for that. That other shot. Ah, fantastic! This has got to be a victory for me on this hole. And it looks like he's actually stuck in the same place. Oh, he managed to bend that round. That's good. Wow, he bent it around the pillar. and landed it on the green.
Your turn, young one.
Okay, so this hole should be mine as long as we don't have any massive disasters. Okay, now that wind looks fast. Let's guess that it's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's a 5 iron, so let's knock a little bit off that. But my lie is going to push the ball left. So again, let's maybe add that little bit back on. 97% to 100%. So I think we'll just hit that full power as it is. Worst case scenario, we end off just off the back of the green, I think. Super backspin. Oh no! I mucked up the power there, and then that. Oh, I mucked up the power, and then that kind of distracted me, and then I missed the impact badly as well. So can't take any chances here. I might hit this almost full. I might hit this just about full power because I've got to get it out of the bunker, and it's up. It's up as well. How about that?
So close.
Still in the rough. His bunker shots really do screw me up. Right, this is his 5th shot. Is it turning in? It is turning in. He's missed. He's missed. That's good.
It is time.
Okay, so I'm on my 4th shot. He's in his 6th. So I can, as long as I get it in the shot after this, I have definitely got it. But the green has got a horrible, horrible roll on it. Look at that. Look at that downhill. So that's really going to go when it lands. And it's downhill for me, which is going to take it even further. But again, I'm only getting between 73% and 100%. So let's go from about there. And just hope it doesn't. Look at that roll. Look at that roll.
Hit it into
That's
triumph.
nuts.
There is a rise.
Okay, so not as definite victory as I thought. It's definitely going to turn left, obviously. It's not a huge drag left though, and we are hitting uphill again, so I don't want to overestimate this. Okay, we'll try that. Come on. Oh, just... Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! That deserves a replay. That I missed it, and then the roll of the hill.
That's a bogey.
Oh, that would have been a good one to save. Oh, that was a lovely little shot. A complete fluke. A complete fluke. But I'm going to take it because that takes us back even with 5 holes to spare.
5th hole. Par 4.
Par 4. Glad he's only using standard balls and standard clubs, otherwise he'd be able to hit even further. Okay, so we've got this huge bunker on the middle of this fairway, but we do have this little extra spot of fairway over here, which I've aimed for reasonably successfully. But the problem with this isn't actually landing it on this bit of fairway, it's the rock beyond it. And the flag placement there, look, is on the left. There's the flag. So even if I was to hit over that side, I'd have to hit it all the way on the left, and even then it would actually be a tricky shot to get it across. So I am going to, for once, just aim for the fairway over here. Especially as my perfect impact ratio is quite worryingly low today. Hopefully we'll just get past those trees and set myself up for a nice approach shot without the rocks in the way. He's gone for a full 1 wood. Actually, he's gone for a full 1 wood the same way as me. Oh, but look, his shot's curling. He's going to try and curl that round the fairway. 211 yards.
Your turn, young one.
See, it calls that a par 4, but actually I'm not close enough to actually get that shot. Now, it is going to go left a bit, firstly because of the wind and secondly because of my lie. It's downhill, so it is going to go a little bit further, but I don't want to risk going into those bunkers. So let's change the view, see where that's coming in. Oh, look at that, that has been pushed left quite a lot. Oh, and I think I'm just going to touch the semi-rough there, but I should have a reasonably easy approach shot as long as I have a predictable lie. Wow, he's really flown off to the left. Bunker for him? Oh yes. That's got to be plugged. So mine's between 80 and 100% effectively, or 79. It's gonna go have more backspin than expected. It's gonna push left, and then the green actually is gonna push it even further left when it lands. The wind is gonna push it further than I expect, but I've got to overhit anyway just because of the ratio. And I managed to get super backspin. Ah, frustratingly, because it was so close to the end there, I've gone off the back end, but there might be a chance for a chip in there. Let's see what he can do with that.
Stop moving.
And he's more or less ended up in the same position as me, except he's fringe and I'm rough. Okay, now my shot's going to go right, and then the hole is going to take it right as well. Oh, there we go. That's in next time.
It's your time.
It's a bogey.
That's a bogey.
So what's he going to do with that then? I think if he chips in, he might have won. Yeah, so let's hope he misses this, but that's definitely possible. Please! Oh, he missed it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So that's a draw. We are yet to be up on max in this match.
Sixth hole. R3.
Okay, par 3. This is the one that goes above this huge, like, sand sinkhole. But I don't think the hole itself is that tricky, apart from this bunker in the middle of the green. I'm not sure I've seen a golf course where they actually have a bunker in the middle of a green, but okay. Now that wind's fast. Let's say that it's going to be 7, maybe. It's fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But it's a 5-wood, so it's not going to go as far right. So let's pull back a little bit. We're 2.9 yards up, but can you see that fairway, that's where that green is going to roll me uphill. So as I land, it's going to be slowing the ball down. So I think I will hit this with super backspin, but I'll more or less go full power, because if I end slightly beyond it, that's not going to be too much of a problem. Oh, I turtled. Don't hit the rock. Oh, I can't see where I've hit. Okay, which we've found that little patch of fairway just off to the left, which might give him an opportunity to do something a little better. It looks like he's coming to join me. Oh no, but his power has taken him back onto the green and then off again. But he is nearer than me. Okay, now the wind's going to push me left, but I don't think the wind's going to affect it too much at this close distance. It's my lie that I'm a bit more concerned about, and just what's going earth is going on the green itself. Do I aim for the flag? I think I'll aim just beyond the flag. That's nice. That's in next time. That's in next time. So come on, Max, what have you got? Let's just hope he doesn't get this in. Oh, and he's in next time as well. That's got to be another draw on this hole. There we are. Par for 100 points.
Sink it for a time.
Well, the computer does sometimes do weird things with the putts, but yeah, he's in. How many holes have we got left? 3 holes left, and we are dead even.
Seventh hole.
Par 4.
Your turn, young one.
Still got 4 power shots left, but I don't really see why using it here would help. Now the hole is behind that second boulder, so what I want to make sure I don't do is get myself stuck behind that boulder. So the options kind of are pull over to the left to go between them, and the risk of course is the bunker or is that a river? Yeah, or the river. I think I probably just want, yeah, I think I'll use a power shot, because it's downhill, it's going to go a little further than I expect. And I'm going to aim there and hope that it kind of ends up there where I've got the hand. I'll put backspin on it so it flies just a bit longer to try and avoid those bunkers. Although, can I aim for the path? Because if I hit the path, it would actually kind of bounce along it. Oh, okay, let's try and be tricky for once. Oh no, I've mucked that up turtle-wise. That's quite bad. But we may have got away with that, depending on how far it rolls. Now we just need it to stop. We may have... Stop. We're going to have issues with that front rock, which is exactly what I didn't want.
Alright.
And Max says...
Good shot.
He's avoided the bunker. In fact, he's more or less doing what I'm doing. And again, that fairway must have a significant slope on it, because it's pulled us both towards the left. Oh dear, and if he's facing at the rock, I'm on his left, so I'm really going to be facing the rock. He actually knocked a load of bats out of the boulder. I'm not sure what he's on the edge of the... Oh, he's actually just in front of me here. I think... Oh, so there's a bunker on that side as well. I could go on one side or the other, but there's no real kind of easy shot. I think if I try and bend around that, that'll put me slightly closer. But if I miss the shot, I'm going to be in real trouble. Still we're able to go. Okay, so the bend should be there. Bit of backspin. Oh, that's coming very nicely, actually.
Nice ball.
It's just going to depend on the lie whether that putt is then possible, but it looks like there's a big hump in the middle of that green.
Yep.
He's going to be onto the green now. And he's actually got a nicer shot than I have. So, I have now got a chance to win this hole.
There is a descent.
Okay, it's going to turn right slowly. Then it's going to speed up the amount it turns, and then it's going to get even faster when it turns, and it goes slightly downhill. Actually, it goes uphill to begin with, and then really does go downhill right at the end. So I'm just going to assume it's going to go just a little further. Oh, it's over. I underestimated it. Those downhill ones often get me.
Focus, young one.
Oh, and that's a neat, lovely, easy shot he's got there. Unless he underhits it. Please stop. No.
Nice.
Another draw.
See?
Assuming I get this in.
Sink it for a tie. There is a rise. Hard.
Still even. 2 holes to go. No pressure.
8th hole.
Disappointing there. I had a real opportunity to take him down. If only my shot had been nearer. Okay, so we've got a par 3. It's down 19 yards. But I'm hitting it with a 3-iron, so this is actually still a long par 3. But 19 yards is kind of... I kind of want to knock off about 9 yards for that. 1, 2, 3, 4... I mean, I think it's going to kind of... I think it's going to end up going kind of there, maybe even a little bit more. So I kind of want to knock that off, but if I knock that off, I end up on this rough, and if I hit that rough at the wrong angle, I'm just going to fall back into the bunker. Just wondering about a shot like that, because the power shot, if it's the same as the old game, if I club down and then power shot up, it'll have a slightly longer carry. And then the wind's going to pull it right as well, so I'm going to have to aim left. And then look, there's a slope. Can you see it goes from red to blue there? So it's going to end up rolling left as well, I think. Right, I'm going to aim for full power, and then I'm going to try and use the circle to just pull it down just a little bit. Super backspin, of course. Okay, so where are we coming in? Where are we coming in? Stop, stop. Oh, that's going to overhit. Stop.
Stop rolling.
Okay. Well, we avoided the hazards, but we're not going to get a birdie. So it's just a case of what he then does with this. Oh, and he's come down very, very well. But he had the same problem as me, that it's going to be tricky not to go over.
Your turn, young one.
Okay, well my lie is going to push it a little bit left, and then the roll of the ball is going to push it a lot further left. My lie is pretty good, so I'm just going to aim for the flag. And I'll put super backspin on it to try and stop it. Going too far. Roll back towards the hole. That should be down next time. So now it's just a case of what he does with this. If he gets this down, he has just gone up one. He has gone up one before the very end. So we need him to miss. And he has. And he has. But he will be down next time, so I need to get this in. Like that, he's going to turn.
A slice.
Just a little. Because if he could miss that would be amazing, but it's not going to happen. That's quite straightforward. So it's all coming down to the final hole. Dead even for the last 4 holes in a row. Winner takes all. I wonder what happens if we draw. Let's not think about that. Let's just try and beat him. Par 5. Well, we've got 2 power shots left. Let's get this one as far as I possibly can. The wind's going to carry it as well. Plus it's, whoa, a whopping 24 yards down. So actually I might even push it this far left and hope it kind of ends up over here-ish.
Nice shot.
Head it slightly. I wonder how the carry... Oh... It's a shame. That is a shame.
Okay.
That's it, young one.
Whopping shot from him. Oh, and that's kind of where I wanted to land, really. And look at that, the fairway's carrying him beautifully straight down the fairway.
Okay.
It is time.
85% to 100%, that's okay. It's going to push left a little bit because of the wind. Perfect impact for once. Missed the tree. Oh, it looks like we're actually going onto the green. Maybe I should have aimed further left.
Stop.
I'm now going to have an epic putt. 12-meter putt. I think I'll probably be down in 2 though, so we just got to hope this is also going to be down in 2 from whatever lands. Ooh, ooh, he has bunkered. He has bunkered. That's probably given me just a little lifeline. It would be beautiful if he failed to get out of the bunker. No, but that hasn't happened. But yeah, so he's down next time. So I need... This needs to finish in a position that I cannot miss next time.
Sink it to finish.
Of course, I could get this in for the win. Of course, if I could get this in and beat him on a putt like this, that would be amazing. But look at the slope. It's downhill. Actually, it's downhill and then it stops going downhill. So it's going to turn left. No, so it's going to turn right. Downhill. So that's going to push it right quite a lot, and then it's going to come back round left. So let's say it swoops across like that. Then going to come back. This is a horrible, horrible shot. 28 centimeters down. Okay, so it's gone out one side, and now it's coming back in.
You're kidding.
Well, it's down next time. Couldn't take him out though. Let's just hope. Could that be missable? Could that be missable? Could that be? Oh no, he got it in.
A draw.
So got to get it in to draw. And we have. So do we get an extra hole, or does it go to points? Because if it goes to points, he's probably won because he got more. He's got more, like, you know, fairways and regulation than I have. So the answer is sudden death. We're going again on hole 1. The first player 1 up wins.
So it begins.
And I've got 1 power shot left. big long par 4. The wind's going to push it to the right. It's downhill a little bit. It should be okay. Oh, well, I've really mucked up the impact. No, avoid the bunker, avoid the bunker, avoid the bunker. Oh, God. I think that is curtains. Game over. There's no way I'm going to be able to get out of that in any, because I've got all those trees in front of me as well. And of course he's just hit it quite casually down the fairway. I have just... Oh, I can't even play that way. Ugh. So the only thing I can do here is just hit it a little bit out onto the fairway. That's awful. Yes, now we're on the fairway. My shot again. Well, we're going to need a miracle here, unless he goes into a bunker. Right, it's the 5 meter wind. Oh, it's actually telling me the wind distance. Lie's going to push me left, wind's going to push me right, so let's hit straight. Turtle again, the pressure's getting to me. I can't cope with the pressure. Oh, am I coming in on the rough? Have I rolling down onto the fairway, please? There we go. Wow, it's quite a slope.
Okay.
All right.
We really, really, really need him to hit a bunker here.
That's it, young one.
Oh, he might do, you know. He might do. Although it looks like it's stopping. There we go, he's in. He is in. I thought he was coming out the other side there. But he's not going to be plugged in. He kind of rolled across that.
It is time.
Alright, both. Oh, the green is all kinds of messed up, but my lie's going to push it right. The wind is going to push it right, but it's not that daunting. Oh! Well, that should be down next time, but that was my 4th shot, so I'll get it down in my 5th. And he's just... Oh, he always gets those out. He hasn't actually been hurt by a bunker at all. Okay, so his shot is next. If he gets this in, he has 1. If he doesn't get it in, we're going to another hole.
Sink it.
It's nasty, but he hit a very impressive one right at the beginning of the game. So... He stopped. Whew! We survive. He has just mucked up an easy putt, or an easier putt, and I think that gives me an opportunity to take this match if I can get the next putt.
Sink it.
Okay, so this shouldn't be too hard. But I can't afford to miss this, because this is a gift. This is a gift. I should have lost this hole. I should have lost this whole thing, but it's going to go to the right. But it's quite substantially uphill. But it is quite a slope. Okay, it's 9 centimeters up, especially 1, so I'm going to give this an extra notch. And we're going to hope. I thought I'd underhit that. That's it! That's it! Yes! Victoire the Adipose! 10 holes and a lot of tension later, and we have unlocked ourselves the mighty Max, who will definitely be a character that we will be using both in single player and in multiplayer. Close victory, close defeat, but that's enough for me. Whew! And we got a achievement for that as well. There's the star, and we've ranked up to gold rank, and I assume that may have unlocked the course for us to purchase as well. Max in the inventory. There's the Arabian Golf Club membership. And that looks like it, and my loyalty to Amy continues to grow. 1.8 on the difficulty, and I did fill that. So there's the new Pinhole Club, the Arabian Golf, and of course Max, which is the one that we were aiming for. I do hope you've enjoyed this little tense round of golf with me today. If you have, please give the video a like, and do subscribe if you'd like to see the latest and greatest from the Adipose TV. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.